It's our first episode of ClockCraft together here on YouTube, and I'm glad you can be here for this experience. We have been working very hard on getting our base set up throughout the launch of ClockCraft Weekend, and I think it's time we have an iron farm and a trading hall. Now, the reason we're going to be working on a trading hall today is because I have many orders for unbreaking, efficiency, and fortune. So that's exactly what we're gonna get on the menu today. If you guys have missed any of my live streams over on TikTok, YouTube, or even Twitch, just know that we now have a mobile shopping district that we will, that we'll be going over and harassing people with. I have promised my chat that we're going to be building our own farms off of the top of our mind. No redstone tutorials, no farm tutorials. Everything is going to be me, myself, and I. Now, is this actually going to be efficient in the redstone department? No, not at all, because I'm not all that good with it. But I know enough that I could do something with it. It just may not be the prettiest of redstone. That's all. So right now, we're working on gathering beds, so that way I can go create our iron farm / trading hall over that way. Now, before we even start on this farm, I want to mention that I've built this in the past, and it was from a YouTube video from Prowl right here in the Minecraft community, so I might as well go get started on that right now. Now, Gast, if you could just play nicely with me, we need to swap your boats, because we're not doing a mobile shopping district right now. We're just trying to get these boats connected. Thank you very much. All right, now we have our mobile storage, because I don't have shulker boxes yet. We're only 4 days into ClockCraft, guys. Come on, give me a break. Go ahead and stay here, Mr. Gast, and we're going to access these beds. I need this to be in the middle. I think we're going to leave this, actually. Let's bring it up just a little bit higher. I know there's a certain amount of space that needs to be placed when it comes to your beds, but I don't really know what it is, so we're just gonna place it. As long as we have the platforms for the beds, I don't really mind. Yes, look at this. This is our iron farm. Not quite complete, but, well, the platform is complete. Now we just need to worry about where I'm going to be putting the villagers and how I'm going to incorporate that into a trading hall. So let me give you a little rundown on what we did. So we have our spawning platform above us, and then we have 30 beds here. 30 beds, 30 villagers equals 3 iron golem spawns. So now I just need to go create myself some hoppers to make a little collection system, and then we need to figure out where I'm actually going to be putting these villagers. But we're going to have to go get deep slate, and that's going to be a problem because my pickaxe is about to die. So if I could just get little Gast guy back down here. So you may be wondering, how am I going to fix this pickaxe? Because I only have mending on it. It doesn't even have unbreaking. I can't really go out and mine quartz and pick up the XP because, well, it just kind of breaks itself and heals itself at the same time. It's pretty difficult to heal. So my game plan was to actually go get a cleric villager, in which we did while we were also building the iron farm. So if you just take a little gander here, our cleric villager is working real hard. But the best part about having a cleric villager is that they sell potions of enchantment. So I think this will help us keep our pickaxe, well, at least healed up enough until we can get unbreaking and fortune and everything else that we need on it. But in order to do that, we need emeralds. Ooh, 3 emeralds. Are you selling sticks? You're not selling sticks. You're out of stock. So that is option A, but I also have an option B. And option B is to go get an armadillo, so that way we can do a silverfish farm and just hit it with some potion of harming. Now, since I've never made an armadillo silverfish farm, I think we need to go on a creative test and see how this thing works. Because remember, I said I'm not watching any videos for any farms here on ClockCraft Season 2. I did that on season 1, but I think I would actually like to pursue some knowledge in redstone, so let's go ahead and try and do this ourselves. Okay, so I'm thinking for this silverfish farm, I should probably have a cactus here, and then we can put the armadillo on top of it. But before we actually put the armadillo on top of it, it would hurt itself. So maybe if I can break this bottom spot, and then we could create maybe a water stream. Oh, here. Let's do a water stream here, and then it's gonna push it all into this corner right here. Right? Yeah, we should be able to do this. So let me just go ahead and place... Oops. So let me just go ahead and place the water, and it does, in fact, go right here into this corner. So all of this silverfish should actually go into that corner. All right, so this is the chamber where we can actually put our armadillo, but in order to get an armadillo to curl up into a ball, it has to be scared. And the reason we're putting it into a ball is because armadillos, when they're shelled, don't take that much damage. And a cactus damage, well, it shouldn't actually kill this armadillo. It should just harm it a little bit. So in order to keep an armadillo scared, if we were to place a zombie in here, if we were to place a zombie here, all right, we're gonna try that again. If I place a zombie here, and then I have an armadillo nearby it, it should stay inside of its shell for like a permanent amount of time. So what we really should be doing is we should, in theory, place a zombie in this cage here and make sure that this window brightly faces this armadillo. Go ahead and place a solid block on that so the zombie doesn't get burned. I placed you inside, brother. What are you doing? There we go. And now if we just place the armadillo. Okay, so this cactus keeps trying to grow, and the armadillo is just kind of inside of it. So maybe we should put string, or at least a cactus flower. Because we do actually have a cactus flower that King or Ivy gave us. It's permanently getting damaged, but I don't think this guy should actually end up expiring. So now if we can just make a little chamber that we can hit a switch, and it gives it a potion of infestation, we should be perfect. Since we actually made this out of glass, we should be able to stack our redstone just like that and get it up there to our dispenser. Let's see, I can't really get into that dispenser, so hopefully this works. All right, so now if I just place a lever here, you're telling me it actually has to touch it. That's okay, because I know a little trick about a certain block here. This target block will actually redirect any redstone that's going into it in any direction that you see this target block facing. So we should now be able to get this to, well, at least go off. Just like so. Oh. So what if I were to place a fence all the way around? All right, armadillo, I'm so sorry. This is your life from now on, and, well, I pay my respects to you for helping me out. Okay, now in theory, this should work again. Having this fence should be able to push all of the silverfish right back down into this water without actually moving the armadillo. Okay, the armadillo does move, while the silverfish do end up kind of dying on the cactus because the cactus, well, it hangs over just a little bit too much on the sand. But, hey, we have a lot of silverfish down here. All right, now that we're over here on ClockCraft, let's go get ourselves an armadillo. And there's actually a little acacia biome over by spawn that we're just gonna go float over to. All right, let's go on our adventure. You would like to think there would be a much faster way of getting over there. Ah, yes, this sky is telling me that Dell has not defeated this wither yet. It must be in the chunks underneath us. That's not scary at all. All right, before we even go looking for an armadillo, let's go check our shopping district. I have a little potion shop over here that I sure hope the other members are using. I heard around that there's another shop here in town. I think we need to go check it out. Ooh, I think I kind of see it back there. I think this is Dell's. All right, we have made land. So, let's see how much we've actually sold. Ooh, our first diamond. How about them apples? All right, this looks like a pretty reasonable shop to me. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Del has an ender chest. Let's go. Love that. 3 diamonds per stack and arrows 1 diamond per stack. You see this? This is a very nice little shop. All right, now let's take our long, mind-numbing trip all the way back home. I made my way all the way home just to realize I forgot about the armadillo. Now that we've made our treacherous journey back to this small little acacia biome, I should now be able to find ourselves an armadillo. I think I see an armadillo. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, no, it's just one. It's just one. All right, let's pick it up, scoop it up like we're the fire department grabbing water. Haha, got him. Got him. Little does he know what his life will consist of. All right, the armadillo is secured here at the house, but now we better actually make the XP farm for this guy. All right, well, we actually need a cactus, and I don't see one anywhere around here, but I do know someone who does sell a cactus. All right, we better hit up the plug. Let's see if Kinger's selling any cactus. Ooh, Kinger said he's gonna give us some cactus so we can plant it and grow it ourselves. On my way. I've made it to Kinger's finally, just for some cactus. I love this game. Perfect, perfect. I am recording currently, and I figured this would be a nice little segment to put in the video. Do you know how many places I've been on my gas so far?
I'm just happy you're not subjecting your chat to watching you fly around with that gas. It took me an hour to fly to and from spawn with Loop to get PETA back to the base, and you've been making your chat do that.
I sure have been, yes.
My stream says hi, by the way. A bunch of people in my stream are saying hi.
Hello, Kinger Stream. Hi, hi. I came on specifically to finish my iron farm. Well, my tools are looking a little cooked, so I decided I should probably get an XP farm going. And in order to do that, I was going to do the armadillo
Cactus?
XP farm. Yes.
Oh, you're doing armadillos?
Yep. And, well, I had to fly from my base all the way to spawn. I got sidetracked going to my shop. Then I went to Dell's shop. Then I flew all the way back to my home just to realize I didn't get an armadillo from the little chunk of acacia biome that's there. So I had to fly all the way back to the acacia to pick up that dang armadillo. And then I hit home and I said, oh yeah, I don't have a cactus. And now I'm here. So I've been on this gas for a total of like an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, do you have whose stream do you have pulled up? You got Vikings Hypixel stream, or not Hypixel? What's the game? I already forgot. Yeah. What's the background noise of choice?
Dead silence.
That's unhinged, brother. That is unhinged, actually. So just nothing but the squeaking gas noises and just silence. That's, yeah, chat says you're insane.
That is correct. Yep, that is all I've been doing.
That's too much, buddy. This is my source of XP. I feel like the armadillo farm is cheating. So I'm going with a classic mob grinder with a trident killer. And this is probably one of the ugliest mob farms I've ever built, which is why I will destroy it.
Well, honestly, this isn't too bad. It's pretty nice. I think you're onto something, because honestly, an all mob farm would make a lot of sense just to have the bones, the rotten flesh, because I also have a cleric, so I think rotten flesh selling would be nice.
I logged back on this morning to probably just enough witches that I just couldn't even see through the farm anymore, because it was campfires. So now all I've thought about all day at work was retrofitting this farm to have a trident killer.
So you've been hunting for tridents. Does it have a trident killer in it right now?
Oh, I already have a trident. I don't have the trident in it yet because I'll wait to turn it on, but yeah, I already got a trident taken care of.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the cheaty way. Armadillo, potion of infestation, and of course damage. I decided I would torture an armadillo this season instead of the poor allay.
Have you found any allays yet? Because I haven't, and I've looked.
Not a single one, man.
Also, I agree with Sky in my chat. You should probably be able to run faster than riding a ghast.
Oh, I can.
You realize that, right?
Oh, yes, I do 100% realize that. Our cactus is secured. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Now for my long, treacherous way back home. We've made it back home, and I look over at my recording screen, and it says 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 45 seconds. We've spent a lot of time on this ghast in silence, but we're home now, and we can fix our tools. Well, I thought a mob in a boat would have stayed here. Because you stayed here, but what happened to the armadillo? All right, take 2 on this other armadillo. And you, my friend, are going to get a name tag because apparently you can despawn in boats as well. Actually, what does it take to make a brush? Ingot, feather, and stick. I think I could do that. I really don't think this armadillo is going to despawn anymore just because we brushed it. So let's put that back, put the scutes in there, and let's take the rest of our glass and set up our farm. This is the ugliest thing I have ever made in my life. But it's gonna be functional. This is gonna be great. I feel really bad that I have an armadillo curled up on top of a cactus. This will be temporary. I just need XP. I promise. It's good to be the brewmaster again. Flash potions are complete, and all I have to do is come over here onto the right side, come up, give it a couple of splashes inside the dispenser, and then, yeah, now we could just have to make our potion of harming, which is literally just 1 spider eye. Let it turn to poison. Then we do a fermented spider eye. Then we do redstone to double it. Then we do glowstone to double it. And splash. The potion of instant damage is here. So now if I just hit it with something like this. Yeah, buddy. We're gonna get all the XP that we need. Just like that with a little bit of lag. We'll fix this up real quick. Thank you. And we'll fix this up real quick. Oh god, it's still spitting it out. This one might just be a little bit more efficient than the last one that I had. I wish there was an on-off button, but there is not. Oh my god, they're still coming. Holy frick. Okay, I think it's good. 3 minutes straight of silverfish is insane. All right, round 2. What can we fix here? Oh my goodness. All right, I think we can do it one more time. Yes. This is beautiful. This is perfect. I now have an XP farm that, well, is gonna help us now finish our iron farm. Well, it seems like I may only be able to have 27 villagers in this. I should have extended it out just a little bit more to get a full 30. But that's okay, because we'll still have 2 iron golems spawning. So I think that's a pretty good efficient rate. Now, I will say that majority of this iron farm is finished. Now, we just need to breed the villagers, turn the villagers, and then, yeah, bring them up. Bring them up over here. Now, I'm thinking if we could utilize Pepto up here for both XP farm and villager turning station, this might just work out. But I need to move the villagers from over here to over there. So if I can expand this just a little bit more and then make a rail system to come up here to Pepto, I should be able to get Pepto to attack these villagers. For absolutely no reason, this is the most complicated thing I've ever built, and it's not even that hard, but it's just very complicated. So what we have here is a villager turning area, and, well, if you guys have seen anything that King or IV has built, this is very inspired by him. However, it's been slightly changed to accommodate for our needs. We're gonna have baby villagers moving into this pen, and then we're going to send them up in this chute to sit right here. Once that villager is grown up, we're then going to flip this lever here and stick Pepto over onto this villager. Once the villager has been turned, we're going to flip this lever back, and then it should push this guy back this way, and then we're going to have a zombie villager right here in a minecart, or outside of a minecart, whichever one's going to work best. Once this zombie villager has turned over to a normal villager, we can then flip this switch, which actually it was supposed to be in this position, and then we're going to have another rail that we'll place right here, and then we end up getting behind this villager, and then we'll push it out into our pickup zone for the ghast. And then we send it off this way. And then rinse and repeat. We shall see how this goes. I am really embarrassed to admit how long it has taken me to get 4 of these villagers. Now, I know Deli Pop is looking for 10 mending books, 10 unbreaking books, 6 efficiency 5 books. So I already have the 10 mending books. I might as well go sell these to Del now. Our mobile cart is now ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, come here, buddy. We are back in business, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go get our diamonds. Del! Ring, 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 ring!
Hello, I'm here. The
Where-
landline's ringing.
Where are you? Del, hello? How are you? What are you doing?
Putting some stuff away. Just came back from my gold farm. Making some money moves recently. Oh, you just surrendered it.
Ah, hello there. We're
Yes!
here to, I heard you were in need of maybe some mending and a couple of other things. And touchdown. I'm going to be staying on top of my ghast because this is my shopping district. But if you want to just go to the trunk of my vehicle, you can see that we have your mending books along with a couple of other things you might find interesting. Potion of strength, you know? I heard somebody was dealing with a wither. I think somebody may have dealt with that wither. But, you know, 2 withers might be... You might need that. I have night vision potions in there as well. I hear that you also like to fight your withers down in the caves. So, I mean, night vision and strength, it just came from the parrots, man. Just came from the parrots.
The parrots, yes. They travel a ways away. Yeah, I do need that. I like to fight in the dark. Pop a totem, I can always restock with my night vision. Let me clear out my inventory. What is this? 1 diamond per bottle?
If you were to purchase maybe 10 mending, I could throw in a bottle of strength for free. Why not? Why not? Take care of those who take care of me.
Damn. Okay. The strength too could have came in handy a couple days ago, but here we are now. That was my fault. I didn't buy it sooner. So if I buy all the mending, 1 strength is included.
1 strength is included. Yes. It's a no-brainer, really. We could even throw in an extended warranty on some mending. You lose your items, you know what? An extended warranty on the mending book. I could write it up.
Whoa.
I could write it up, have that ticket for you for sale right away.
Now you got the printer working now or not yet?
It'll come in email.
You're sold out now, so you have to restock soon.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Oh, well,
I
all
printed
right.
all the things in here. You got a lighter load on your flight back home.
Right. Yes, we're
Yes,
not going to
sir.
be taking up as much snowballs on the way home. I think this was about a 2 snowball per chunk. I think we're going to be running like a 1 snowball per chunk now at this pace. Real nice and economic. Yes, very good on the environment. Gas farts are expensive, man.
Yeah, I can smell the exhaust from down here. Don't pollute the area, man.
Hey, yeah, just check your email. You'll have some warranty on 3 mending books. Yeah, that's what the warranty covers.
Thank you, sir, for business.
You're welcome. Absolutely. Enjoy your mining trip. I'll be
Of
back.
course, thank you. I will. Yes, sir.
All right. Bye-bye. I'm going to call this a great success. The patience and hard work that we put in for this villager trade hall has in fact paid off. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first ClockCraft YouTube video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.